begin theirs this Friday. We'll be having that conversation here in studio. But for now, though, I want to cross over to the Senate. Like I mentioned earlier, the governor for Nairobi, Evans Kidero, is today being grilled by the Senate Public and Accounts and Investments Committee, and that session is currently ongoing. Let's just cross over there and listen in.
An issue in court. Your rules do not prohibit you from discussing issues in court. But I remember we did discuss and say that your intervention. Also, I remember the committee pronounced itself that they were going to summon Treasury to come to the committee and get explanations on why they are unable to meet their commitments. We've written several letters. Of course, we are still waiting for your intervention because this is one of your mandates as the Senate to make sure that counties are healthy and viable and they get funds that are due to them. So the major component of that shortfall is non-payment by national government on monies that it should pay.
Auditors?
The issue of revenue target is well addressed. The only outstanding issue is on the borrowing of 298 million by the county government without the approval of the county assembly.
That was not clear. What do you have to say, Governor, about that one?
Okay. That issue was we were financing our insurance, and there was a delay in receiving the exchequer releases at the end of that financial year. So that's why it remained outstanding. But ideally, it was timed such that when we receive the exchequer releases, it goes into reimbursing. So it was more of a cash flow management thing that we were doing.
So what issue did you have with it? That they did not have what from the county assembly?
Any borrowing by the county government should have an approval from the county assembly. So we wanted just to see the approval from the county assembly, which they never provided. Otherwise, for the revenue targets, that is well addressed.
And explain that you were not able to show how you went to. What law did you use then to borrow the money? How did you do it? If in the absence of the law from the county assembly or the approval, how did you proceed with it?
May I request that I include it in the revised answer, because you allowed 5% of your revenues to run. You're allowed to borrow 5% of your revenues.
You are allowed to
borrow 5% of your revenues.
Be unanswered. Don't put off answered. Yes.
Yes. So I'm suggesting I include that in my revised answers.
You are allowed by who? By law. PFM. Where is the law?
PFM.
Do you have it here?
I don't have the exact citation, but I'm saying, can I revise that and include that? Because that particular bit was not answered.
This is this 5% of what? I mean,
your revenue internally of your revenues.
Okay, so it's only that it was not captured in your response. Eh?
Yes.
Essentially, I don't have a big problem with the first answers that you gave. The first answers were, were addressing the issue, and I think that's why auditor says they are fairly answered. My only problem with that particular section and that part of that answer and continuous so is because you've not made it a habit to provide evidence. You have said a lot of things of this and that and that and that and that, but as is normal and traditional, and you have been here before. I thought you are the same gentleman who was here before. You have not provided all the things you have said. They are on record, but they are unbacked by evidence. Wait a minute, my friend. Because all those things you say about this and that and what, have documentation to support it. Once you have that documentation, that is taken on record by the committee. Your word is not enough, you know. Now, secondly, on this other last issue, I would probably want to also advise you, Bwana CC, not to make don't make a reply just on the spot to satisfy. You know, just a quick thought. You know, answer about the 5% and what have you, because